Hello, everyone. Welcome to Just Begin, where we talk about starting a business or if we should start a business, especially while working a full time job. And tonight, I want to talk about the art of negotiating. Okay. As you know, I am a real estate investor. And as a real estate investor, I have to do a lot of negotiating, whether I am negotiating with homeowners or whether I am negotiating with other real estate investors. I have to know how to negotiate because, unfortunately, if you say the wrong thing or if you do not have good negotiating tactics, you might not be a successful real estate investor. Okay, I would like to share with you some of the lessons that I've learned. I had a scenario where I was going to do business with another real estate investor. Okay. And he was not very transparent when he was telling me the terms of the contract. Okay, that I would be under, as I went to purchase his property. So, as we talked about it, and I noticed that he was changing his numbers. Basically, he went from $70,000, and then he increased the asking price to $75,000, and he had already agreed to $70,000. So that was problematic because he was not being transparent, okay, and he was not having good business dealings, and that's not the way you negotiate. When you're trying to sell something, you don't want to negotiate up. You want to negotiate down, and you want to make sure that you're not trying to charge whoever's trying to purchase your property more than the agreed upon amount. When it's time to sign a contract, you don't want the figure to be higher than what was already agreed upon. And that's what happened between me and another real estate investor. And unfortunately, I was not able to do business with him. So one of the things that you want to remember, one of the first things you want to remember is be transparent, okay? I dealt with someone who was not transparent, and I gave that example. And also, you want to have good negotiating skills and be fair to everybody because you want to have a positive network of business associates. Okay, I don't know what state you live in, I don't know what your market is, but the real estate investing community, once you start doing deals, you start hearing a lot of the same names or the same company names often. So you want to make sure that you are doing business in a good way, and you want to make sure that you are building business relationships and not tearing them down. Okay, another thing that you want to remember, something that you never want to do while you are negotiating. Let's say you are negotiating with a homeowner and you decided on a price. You want to make sure that you are really able to pay for the property. You want to make sure that you are really able to purchase the property. You never want to give false promises, okay? And I know that that should be pretty obvious, but sometimes people, I don't know if I want to use the word bluff. Sometimes they're bluffing, okay, to make you think that they are able to purchase something when they are not able to purchase it, okay? So you do not want to negotiate deals with homeowners that want to sell their property and present yourself as a real estate investor if you do not have the resources to do so. Never make false promises. That is very important because you don't want to get yourself in a legal situation, okay? And you also don't want to disappoint anyone, okay? And you want your business to grow by word of mouth. You want people to say positive things about you. So you just don't want to make any false promises. I wanted to be sure to speak about that. That's very important. Okay, and another thing that I wanted to touch on, when you are negotiating, okay? If you, when you are negotiating with homeowners, make sure that you are sure about the offer price, okay? Never be confused, never feel rushed with giving an offer price, okay? And I'm going to give you an example of this, okay? We talked before on previous videos about having the proper ARV. And if you are not good at getting the ARV, if it's confusing to you, it is okay to use a real estate agent. They are really good at getting the ARVs, and it's even best to use a real estate agent, a local real estate agent in your area that knows the areas and the different neighborhoods and things like that, okay? So find yourself a good local real estate agent so you can get the proper ARV on a property. So this way, when you're going out to look at properties and you're going to make offers and you're talking to homeowners, you want to make sure that you are offering them the correct amount of money for their property. You never want to think that a property is worth more than what it's worth, so then you offer a homeowner, let's say $100,000, but then when you get the proper ARV and you run the numbers, you realize that the property, if you're going to make in a profit, you can only offer $85,000. So then that would cause you to at first have an initial offer price of $100,000, and that's something that you actually communicated with the seller, and then you drop the offer price to $85,000. That is going to cause you to lose the deal. Nobody's going to want to do business with you. And I know that was extreme, $15,000 price drop, but I am just trying to show, even if you drop the price by $1,000, that can cause you to lose a deal because you started out offering someone $100,000. Now you're only offering them $99,000. And that may not sound like a lot of money, but in today's market, the way there are not many homes, okay, there are not many homes available. So right now there are more buyers and investors and families looking for homes than there are homes to be bought, okay? So if you offer $100,000 and then you drop that offer price to $99,000, why would they want to sell their home to you? You're changing the prices and you're probably going to lose the deal. So as a real estate investor, never drop your offer price. I mean, you can, but you're taking a gamble, and whoever's selling the property, whether it be another investor or whether it be a homeowner, they will probably walk away from you. And that leads me to my next point. Never allow yourself to be rushed into making an offer, okay? If you have not properly ran your numbers, if you are confused, if you need to see how much work the property needs before you make your offer, do those things. Do your due diligence, okay, before you make your offer, because you don't want to be rushed on making an offer, okay? You want to be confident. You want to be making deals that are profitable, and you don't want to enter into risky investments, okay? And it's very important also to not be pressured or rushed into signing a contract, okay? And this is any type of contract, a purchase and sale agreement, an assignment contract. If you have not looked at all the terms, if you have not gone over the contingencies, do not sign. Even if it's a complicated contract with contingencies and then they come back and they have addendums and all of this type of stuff, that is fine. If you need to talk to your real estate attorney before you sign the contract, then do so. Do not be rushed into signing any contracts. Make sure you understand what's going on. Everybody wants to make money and everybody wants to do deals, but nobody should be signing a contract like rushed and not understanding what they're signing, okay? And those are just some of the things that I wanted to touch on today, because it's very important, okay? As we go out here to do deals and we do these different transactions, we want to make sure we are not doing risky deals. We want to make sure that we're being transparent, okay? We want to make sure that we are building a network of positive business associates. We don't want to be doing business in a dishonest manner, and then nobody wants to do business with us because you won't be in business very long. Also, never give false promises, okay? These are just things that are important and that will take you far in business, even if you're not negotiating, okay? These are just good business skills. And I always like to remind you that I have a group on Facebook called Just Boss Up. It is for business owners and for future business owners. I would love to see you in the group. I'm active in the group every day, okay? And we just talk about things that business owners talk about. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Have a good day.